All right, so normally this is, a comedy podcast, and we like to just have fun and laugh and kind of take a break from our daily lives and shit we go through. But this is going to be kind of hard. Recently, as you guys may, if you guys been listening for a while now, Matthew Argetzinger was a good friend of ours. He was a guest on the podcast episode. I think it's 38 or 83. I'm just dyslexic. I'm gonna try to do this like in a serious way. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to make jokes.
No, that episode was before I came on, but I was coming around. Like I remember that was one of the first ones you had me like prep.
Episode 84. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there for that?
Uh-huh.
You were there, huh? Yeah. You used to just sit in the back.
I just sit in the back.
And
And then
watch.
I remember, I still have it in one of my like joke writing notebooks where you got, because you guys were going for like going.
Yeah.
And so I wrote break with a question mark.
Yeah. Like at some point, you
Yeah.
had to remind us.
So
yeah.
I still have that in my notebook.
No, yeah, dude. He was a great. I mean, we didn't get. I mean, okay, I wouldn't say we were very close, but from the little bit of time we hung out with them.
So he passed.
Oh yeah, I guess you should say that. Huh? Yeah. So he passed away recently. But yeah, it's a little tough. We took like 2 weeks off almost. We were just really bummed for a while. So it was kind of tough to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Left behind a kid, a cool ass wife. And it sucks. It sucks. He was a big part of the mics and stuff early on.
Yeah.
When we would go to Brewers.
That's actually how we first met him.
Mhm.
I guess, yeah. First time was at a Brewer show.
Old cowboy hat man.
Yeah. Yeah, he was something else, man. He was a great guy. He was actually the one, I think, that he would always fucking tell me I love you. He would just grab you. Which I don't, and what's funny is I don't think he drank. He didn't drink alcohol, huh?
I mean, he might have had a beer here and there. He drank.
don't think he did.
He drank.
I don't know. What I'm getting at,
But
though,
he
is-
wasn't like a drinker.
No, but his attitude was that of like, oh, this guy must be buzzing or something. But he was just always just like this guy.
Yeah,
This-
well, sober for sure. He
sober,
was.
yeah. And yeah, but I don't know. I don't like to do these things, but he was just a great guy. So we just had to bring him up. Like I said, go check the episode out. You'll get a glimpse of
Yeah.
this great guy.
Yeah, we're not gonna harp on it and try to make any more of it other than he was our friend. He came on. We used to hang, and we miss him,
Yeah.
and we're gonna miss him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but we're gonna take a quick break.
And then we'll come back and we'll do. Is it midget or is it normal? Is that what you want to do? You want to go from that to something fucking stupid?
Thanks, Emil. That helped you. Damn, dude. Episode 166. Can't wait till we do episode 666.
666. You think I'll be around?
Yeah, that's only like tops 10 years from now. Maybe less. I'm thinking because we at least do like. Nah, maybe. Maybe 666 may be your last episode.
Hello?
Damn, you're going to miss 669.
Damn. I don't know much.
Oh, wait, we're about to come up on 169. You'll be here for that? What are we going to do? What if 169 is the cuck? Like, one is the guy watching.
That would be cool.
Oh, man.
Still not recording?
And I remember in high school there was what's up, guys? We're back. Welcome back to another episode of Slobs on the Pod. I'm your host Jordan. To my right is my co-host Emil Shaya. Anyways, do you remember? Or you obviously don't because you didn't go to high school with me. I had this guy in high
Do you
school.
remember how cool I was?
No. There was this dude. I guess you could say a friend of mine in high school, and he was like like he played guitar, he played bass, and he was like a rocker dude, but he was like kind of a thicker guy. Like he played football and stuff, but he was like into like the heavy metal stuff.
Yeah.
And randomly, like we would just be hanging out like a cafeteria or like out on the park or something, and he would just do like the pig squeal. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No? Like when they go like rah, 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 like, but they do it, but like I don't know, I guess like heavy metal singers will just squeal that like into the mic loud. You never heard that?
No, I like it though.
What? Are you serious?
What metal? What's
I
metal pig squeal.
yeah. Oh man, I'm surprised with all your knowledge of music, you don't know about this.
I'm sure I've heard it. I just haven't.
Honestly, there's probably like clips of like fat people or like fat emo people just do like.
Why are they
screaming.
fat people?
I don't know, but that's just what I just from here on out. That's he kind of was. So they all are in my head. I've never met a
metal pig squeal comes up.
Let's fucking go, dude. Do it.
It's a thing.
Pig squeals are the
See, that was you right there.
2009's deathcore music. They're called pig squeals because, well, they sound like a pig squealing.
He would do that.
In this video, I'm gonna show you.
He used to like act like he was holding a mic. He'd be like, like he did. And he would do it like this into his hand too, so it'd be like louder, and we'd just be like, fuck? Like at some point we just like he would just do it in the background, and we just all knew this guy just does it all the time.
That's sick.
That was cool, huh?
I'm into it.
I remember one time he let me listen to like we were heading to like a away game, and he let me use. We would switch like iPods, just change up each other's music, see what they're listening to. And he would have like some good stuff I was like jamming to, and I had like my headphones in, and I was just doing this with my hands, and he started doing it with me, and then he was like, ooh, like making fun of me. He was like, you look fucking stupid, and I was like, oh shit. He was like a bully. He was the same guy that we used to like get to leave like for lunch. We used to be able to go home, and like you could leave campus forever. And one time we were walking, his house was like right down the street from our high school. We were walking from from the school down to his house, and there's a stop sign right where his house is, and there was like a UPS truck coming or something, and for some reason I don't remember, it slowed down like by us, and so my buddy, that guy, ran up and grabbed onto the back, you know, that have the handle and the little like step up. He held onto it and rode it all the way like
What the fuck?
all the way like down the street, and then he realized like, oh shit, if my mom's outside, she's gonna see me and she's gonna fucking go crazy. So like. The car's maybe going 25, 30 miles per hour, like down this road. And he jumps off like at the last minute. And like as soon as his feet hit the ground, he slams, rolls. Bro, he had glasses on. They were like broken in half. Bro, and at that moment, that's how I know I'm like a terrible friend. We're like a good, I don't know, like a good distance from where he fell. So we were running towards him, and bro, like my other friend, he's like, oh my God, like, should we call 911? And bro, I was like running as fast as I can and like trying laughing so hard. Like, and then when I got there, he's all like, oh, like he's all dazed, and I'm laughing in his face. And I'm like trying to, like, I'm laughing so hard I can't even ask him, like, are you okay? I'm like, dude, like, I'm like dying. Whatever, we ended up just walking back to school because he didn't want his mom to see him. Bro, he's like clearly out of it. And like we had the next class after lunch. I think he like passed out in class, and like he had to go to the hospital and everything. I was so scared. I thought he was gonna like, because I mean, I don't know why I thought it was like my fault. I thought he was gonna be like, oh, I was with Jordan and this other guy, and they, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was so scared, but nothing ever happened. But bro,
Jesus.
it's always stuck in my. I remember I had to go grab his glasses. I was like, oh, here's your glasses.
Should have stuck to pig squealing.
Oh man. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode.
I'm Jordan. This is my chode.
You don't like that name? You know, I was thinking, I kind of want to steal the name now, because the homie Ray, Slob Barker. Can that be me? Can I be Slob Barker?
Sure.
I hope people don't think I'm talking about like Travis Barker. We're talking about Bob Barker, guys. Ray on last episode made a great reference, and I was like, that's really good. Good little play on words.
I miss Ray.
I missed him, dude.
We shouldn't have brought him back for tonight.
What if he's just like the third amigo?
Let's just do it. Let's just.
No, I don't want to put that pressure on him. And also, I don't want.
No, I don't want that.
Like, no. What I'm saying is
Did you cut out the shit he pulled out of his backpack, or is that in there?
I bleep it. No, I don't bleep it. I put your picture of you doing karate
over
like
it?
if you're a dangerous weapon. I put you over it. You didn't gotta watch it.
I had to watch it.
It's pretty.
You uploaded it today? Yesterday?
Yesterday, Thursday. Today, this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I uploaded it last night. I put it public tonight or this morning.
I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, it was a great episode. Check it out, guys. Let me say, what have you been up to, man? Like I said, we haven't hung out in like it's been like 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
It was a good break though.
Not
We needed
much.
it.
Trying to be a good person.
Same.
That's all. Trying to drink less. Trying to eat better. Trying to exercise more.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's all.
Oh, just the drinking less part.
Just the drinking less.
I haven't drank since Sunday
Yeah. You didn't ask me about drinking today. I was surprised.
because I didn't one want you to think that I want to, and two I was like, if he wants to, he'll say something, and then I figured I don't know. I just assumed you weren't. I don't know, but like I'm not like I hate talking about this. I'm not like done drinking.
Same.
I'm just like slowing it down.
I just don't
Instead
have
of-
like a reason.
Yeah.
I need to not just automatically drink all the time like I was.
Yeah.
That's it.
No. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that too. I was like, I understand. Like once again, this is a comedy podcast, so a lot of things we say are just to be funny, and we're just like poking the bear sometimes. Sometimes we just say things that we know are unpopular opinions, you know. But I shout out to all the fucking people that are no longer like sober people. You know what I'm saying? Like straight, like I make fun of them, but at the same time, like bro, I'm low key jealous because but it's one of those things that I don't want to become sober. I want to slow it down, but I don't ever want to stop drinking. But what I was doing was I got to the point where I was drinking before. I would drink to party, to have fun, but then I was drinking like to forget about things and to go to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? So I think those kind of mixed into one where it was like, man, I'm doing it all the time and I'm doing it at the wrong times. I almost want to it got to a point where like I wasn't looking forward to drinking anymore. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that again.
Yeah.
So like this weekend, I may or may not drink Saturday because we have something planned. But like at the same time, like and honestly, I made a plan last week in my head. I was like on Friday when I went to that show, which we'll talk about. I was like, this is my last night. Like I'm gonna just go all out, and then drink a little on Sunday. Funny enough, I didn't want to. I wasn't going to, but I had to go meet up with the homegirl's side of the family all the way in like San Luis, and once again, I still smoke weed though, so you know, took a little edible and stuff. But then I get there and she's like, I got you a little 6-pack of White Claws. I was like, what? Like you never do this. So I was like, you know what? For this one time, I will. Okay. So then Sunday, that was all I had, and then Monday I just woke up, of course, feeling like So then I was like, fuck, let me just not drink for a couple days and see how I feel after. You know, Sure enough, dude. I got like Wednesday, I woke up, got good sleep. I wasn't like exhausted at work. That's the thing too. I would be like, bro, I got like fucking 8-10 hours of sleep. Why am I so tired still? Was it drinking, of course? Yeah. And I sound lame because I always make fun of this, but like I said, I truly shout out to all the sober people because it is fucking tough.
So did you go pretty hard on Saturday?
Friday night?
Friday night.
No, honestly, no. Like I was telling you, I guess we can get into it. I went to a little like 2-day music festival this past weekend.
Not Coachella.
Not Coachella. Yeah, this was the people that couldn't afford Coachella. So it was like, it's still music. There's lights and stuff. It's just like, you know, smaller, less people.
It's just me playing.
Someone shuffling their iPhone. But no, I'm shitting on it. But it was so much fun. It was called like Breakthrough or Breakaway. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know the name of the festival.
In Phoenix.
In Phoenix, yeah. A buddy of mine messaged me one day, like 2 months ago, and he was like, "Bro, we should go to this." And the main reason I went was because if you guys know the Chainsmokers, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm not gonna sing.
Sing it.
I'm not gonna sing it. No, because
Take me to work.
No,
take me to church. I'll take you to pretend on Saturday night.
No. It's not even the genre music. They're DJs. Anyways, they do a lot of like remixes of like other people's songs, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I love it. They do it a cool way. Anyways, that's who I mainly wanted to see. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. I say crazy, but and I'm not bragging here, but I got to the point where I really want to go to. I really wanted to go to this thing, and remember we talked about it a while back. I talked to you about it with you and Sebas. If it was like if I'm at that age where I shouldn't be going to these type of things.
Yeah.
And funny enough, Saida was like, "Aren't we like done with that like life?" And I'm like, "What? Like I didn't think so. Right? We still got life in us." Like, okay, I saw this on another clip, but it's a pretty good point. Like, what age would you consider like, okay, bro, like you need to chill. Like, what age do you stop going out? I would say like let's say the most out, like the Crest, and then up from there, and like nightclubs, anything like that. Like what age?
I don't know. I don't know that you have to have like a cutoff if you're doing it like not that often. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Yeah, right.
Like didn't we go to the Crest for Sebastian's birthday?
Yeah,
There we go.
Did you feel out of place?
I'm 40. Of course I did.
you did.
But I don't think it's like fucked up that I went out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My
I know.
wife wasn't like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know, it was just like
I'm not
It
worried
was
about
just
that.
like, "Oh, this is my younger friend. This is what the group wants to do. I'm going out." And it's like, "Here we go."
Now that I think about it, you probably look like our chaperone or something.
For sure. For sure. I'm like,
Why is their dad hanging out with him? Like the dad, like your Sebas's dad?
the old guy he's sleeping with behind his wife's back? I'm just there to pay for everything. Hey, baby. When no one's looking, I just start rubbing the base of his neck. You having a good birthday, baby? Sebastian wishes.
Yeah. He wishes his dad would touch him. I don't know. What are you getting at? I gotta get my notes. Oh, yeah, I gotta get my notes.
My notes. The Colts drafted someone. I gotta see who. Relax. It's draft night.
Oh yeah, happy draft day. Happy draft night day. Happy draft day night?
Happy draft night day.
Was parched.
Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State.
Tight end of his asshole. Oh, okay. So going back to my little Friday. I'm going back to the concert now. So, anyways, it was cool because at one point we went like in a group. It was like 5 of us, and at one point they kind of were just like chilling in the back. I think they were just like they had been having enough drinks or whatever, so they just wanted to chill in the back.
Yeah.
Once the Chainsmokers came on, the people I wanted to see, the guys I wanted to see, I was like, well, I'm gonna go to the front all by myself. I just like wormed my way through. It was dope, dude. Like I get to a part, I got so close to it to where like no one was letting me through. They were like, no, we're where we want to be, and like we're not letting one pass. So I was like, all right, cool. So then I remember I had like 3 like pre-rolls that I snuck in, and so I was like, fuck it, I'll just smoke right here. So when I started smoking, like there was like guys all around me. And you know what's funny? I get it now, outside looking in, but like it's funny when you're the one guy, no one else is with you. Clearly, they see you're just by yourself, and you're just like, you want to hit this? Like the weird look people give you at first. You know, you can tell they're like, do I want to take drugs from this guy? Does he look? You know, like I finally felt what that is because I usually give people that look.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the first time I went to Coachella, that was like when I had just started smoking weed. So it was my first time that I was out, and I was next to a guy that was smoking, and he was like, dude, you want to hit this?
It was
Like,
a group of guys, right? It was like
no, it was
group
like
of
I was
young
like
guys?
it was one person and just like the whole crowd. So it was like there was guys with their chicks, and then there was like 4 guys. Yeah, like it was like 2 guys behind me. It was all like just whatever, like bros and stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
eventually it took one guy to be like, nah, fuck it, I'll take a hit because I lit it. It was, and this was also I hadn't lit it yet. I was like, you guys want to hit it? First, I was very respectful throughout the crowd. I want to point that out. I would everyone around me, like within like that was like shoulder or like reach. I was like, do you guys mind if I light this up? Like, you guys don't mind the smoke? And they're like, no, fuck yeah, like go ahead. So but then I would be like, do you guys want to hit it without me even hitting it first? So then once I hit it, then one
They're
guy,
like,
they're like, no, like they were like, no, dude, like I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Like they weren't like rude about it. Even the girls were like, no, it's okay. And so then I was like, all right, cool. I lit up whatever, and I was smoking. And then one guy was like, hey man, you think I could take a hit of that? I was like, yes, bro. And like, he took a hit, and then his buddy took a hit, and then like, so I had that one. So then we all smoked. They started. We were jumping, or whatever. And at one point, I was like, I'm just by myself. I'm just trying to get to the front. Do you guys mind if I get through? And it was all the people I smoked with. They're like, yeah, bro. So they pushed me through. So like I said, I had 3. So there was like 3 times I had stopped. Yeah. Eventually, the last one I had like got me there, like right to the very front.
no way.
Yeah, dude. And it was
That's
all the power of weed. Shout out weed, dude. Happy belated 420, by the way. We missed it.
420, Blade.
We had to celebrate.
I mean, some people called it Easter. But
Yeah, we had to celebrate stupid Easter.
Happy 420.
That sucks, dude. You know what? When I found out Easter was going to be on 420, I was like, that'll be kind of dope, but nope.
Your stupid religious holiday is
Oh, my bad,
interfering
I'm
with
sorry.
my weed holiday.
I don't know. I still don't, I understand it's biblical, but I don't understand the
It's
eggs.
biblical.
I don't understand the eggs, the Easter bunny.
Nobody does, dude.
Right?
Nobody does.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who
Okay,
was performing when you got to the front with the weed?
it was the Chainsmokers.
Oh, it was during
So, like I
Chainsmokers?
said, I got with like right when they were about to start, I got like as close as I could, wiggling my way through.
Who else played this thing?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a fan of that.
You went for that. They
Yes.
were the main group.
Everyone else, I had no idea. They're just all DJs. It's not rappers, nothing. It's just all DJs.
Pull up the lineup.
I can pull up the lineup.
It was
right
all
here.
DJs?
All DJs, dude. I think they had like 2 or 3 stages. We only went to like 2. But yeah.
It was all DJs? Can I play Chainsmokers or we're going to have to? We can't.
You probably have to cut it like you played the last song and I had to cut everything while you were playing it.
You did?
Yeah. But so this was the lineup. I guess you can scroll through it, but like I said, I don't know any of these guys. But like, I just went for them anyways. But like my buddy Ricky that I went with, he's a big fan of all them, so he was just psyched to be there. Like, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
These all seem like made up names.
Of course they are. That's exactly what DJ names are.
And like you just made them up.
Yeah.
Like you just made.
Oh, like I was like, give me a second.
Yeah, you're
Let me
like,
put this
hang on.
together.
Coco and Breezy, Cyclops, Jules, Kalo, Wax Motif. Wax Motif.
I'm like, I just see stuff around the room. Water sunglasses.
So, like the Saturday night headliners, I mean, Chainsmokers, I don't know shit, but I've heard of them. I've never heard of Griffin or Sophie Tucker.
Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, and I'm not like once again, I'm not shitting on this festival. It was really dope for as small as it was.
For $12. Can't beat it.
Come on, guys. But no, it was a great time. Funny enough, so I'm just remembering stuff now as it's coming to me. But so the next day, I don't remember this, and maybe I didn't hear them. But my buddy, he was like, "Bro, wasn't it wild yesterday when those girls just told us to move?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You don't remember?" And I was like, "No." He was like, yeah. He's like, at one point we were just in the back chilling. He's like, we weren't doing nothing. We weren't dancing. We were just like talking to each other and just listening to music. He's like, and then there was like a group of girls in front of us. Like we weren't in front of them. They were in front of us. And we were like a good distance. And one of the girls, I guess, turned around and was like, and told us like, can you guys like just get away from here? Like,
From them or
yeah.
what?
Like, oh, like out of, we don't want you in our area. Yeah. And like, I don't remember, but this was when we first got there. So I was like, what? And he was like, maybe you didn't hear them. I was like, no. Because I don't know, maybe I did see him talking to them. Maybe I thought he was flirting with them.
Fuck you.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, damn. I was like, that kind of hurts. But I just thought that was funny though, because I was like, what?
No.
What? Because I'm still
Did
thinking.
you guys move?
I don't remember because he never told me. That might have been the moment when he was like, let's go get a beer, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's go get a beer. I didn't hear this. I didn't even know about this till the next day. I was like, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I was thinking about that this morning when I woke up.
Just girls being like, can you get away from us?
Like, just get out of our area. Yeah. It was so weird. Like when he told
At a
him,
music festival?
yeah. And I was like, were we like all up on him? Or like, he's like, no, dude. He was like, we're like a good distance from them. He's like, we were in the very back. We weren't like stuffed up with the crowd. I was like, that's weird. Just remember that right now. But
Stupid bitches.
yeah, right. No, I get it though, man. It's all. I mean, not that I get it. It's not acceptable, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do?
Well, yes.
They were the only shitty people. That and then when the first time I tried getting through the crowd, I was like, I'm gonna chill a little bit right here, and I was gonna smoke right there in the back. And I did the same thing. I asked some people around me, and there was like one like little white girl, and I was like, do you mind if I smoke? And she was like, she's like, I don't think you should do that right now. And the only reason I pulled it out was because I smelled people smoking around me, so I was like, oh yeah, I have weed. And I was like, so I just being polite, and she was like, I don't think you should do that right now. And I looked around like, oh, okay, like you're right. And then I just like kept going forward until I got to a point where they were like, yeah, dude, go for it. But yeah, I was like, bitch, do you not smell that, dude? It's right by you. Like, okay, but whatever. You know, I asked. I didn't expect everyone to be okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, cool of you to ask.
Yeah, dude, I was just because one, I was all by myself. I didn't want to accidentally step on someone. I didn't want to accidentally. And dude, I was like all in my head about it. The whole time we're like jumping, I had my hands up. I didn't want like one hand down and like rubbing on someone and the girl being like, hey, this guy, like, bro, I didn't want no problems. I had if anything, I had my hands up dancing or I was like recording something. So like, I just had my hands up at all times. But yeah, it was fun though. I had a good time. But to end the night, I don't know, this was crazy. So one of our buddies had drove us there. He was like, he's only like 21. He doesn't drink or anything. He doesn't even smoke. It's kind of lame. But no, he's cool. But anyways, we Ubered there and then he drove us back. But on the way back, I was like, bro, I gotta go take a piss. He's like, oh, it's all cool. I'm gonna stop at the gas station and I'll get gas. I was like, all right, cool. When he got to the pump, I couldn't hold it. So I was like, I'm just gonna go now. I got out, went in, and went pee. Well, when I went back, they had moved the car to like a parking space. I didn't know, but there was another car that was in that spot where they got gas. And bro, and you gotta remember, like, I'm not like blacked out. Like I remember the whole night, but like I was pretty like, you know, high and like buzzed and stuff. So like I just wasn't. I was like, I don't even remember what the car that we were in. Like I didn't really pay attention. Like we just got in the car, and the next thing I know, we're at the gas station. So like I saw the car and I was like, okay. And it was a guy and the girl, which was the same. That was in our car. That was in the front. They were in the front seat. And I'm like, all right, cool. But they had their heads down like on their phone. So I was like, it has to be them. I just go in and get into the back seat, and I open the door, and there's like a girl on the other side, and she's like, and like they're not like, bro, you're in the wrong car. They start screaming like I'm trying to like fucking like break in their car and like kill them. Like the girl in the back's like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo. And the girl in the front seat's like, she's like swinging back like behind the seat, like through the door. And she's like, get the fuck out of here. And like it was, and honestly, they looked like they had just left the show too. Cause they were kind of like in like, you know, outfits and shit. And they were like a young, like I think the kid driving was maybe 20, 21. But like he was like, I mean, I'm not a big guy, but he was just like a smaller dude. And like he obviously, because there's two chicks in there, he kind of felt like he had to be like defensive. He couldn't just be like, bro, because he was in there kind of just like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like he wasn't freaking out like the girls. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I got in the wrong car. My bad. And I closed the door, and they're still yelling at me, and I'm walking away. And the guy gets out of the car, and I could see it on his face, like he's only getting out because otherwise he's gonna look like a bitch. So he got out, and he's like, bro, come on. I'm like, what are you doing? Like that. And I was like, bro, my bad. Like I got in the wrong car. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. My car's right there. He's like, all right. And then just got in the car. So I run to the car and I get in, and like, they're all in their own world. They didn't even see any of this happen. And they're like, what's up, man? I'm like, bro, I just got in the wrong car. They're like, what? And I look, and I'm like, yeah, I thought you guys were at the pump. They're like, oh no, we moved the car. I was like, bro, I told them, I was like, I almost want you guys to get out and tell them like, no, that was our friend. You know, he didn't mean anything. Cause I was scared, bro. Like the way they were screaming, like, get the fuck, like loud. Like I was like, oh my God, bro. It was so scary. Dude. And like, bro, it was scary though. Oh man. But what's funny is it reminded me, one time at the dispensary I got in the wrong car. What? It's because inside his car has a fucking basic white Nissan Altima Sentra. I don't know which one fucking has.
Yummy mobile.
Fuck you. Yeah, but yeah. But so she had parked. I got out and went into the store. When I came out, there was another car right next to ours, and I don't know. I just wasn't thinking, and I got in between both cars and got in the back seat because I was our car was sitting in the back seat with Oliver. So I got in that side in the back seat, and there was like two girls in the front seat and one girl on the other side. I always open it when they're on the other side, and they didn't freak out. They played it cool. They just looked at me and they were like, I think you're in the wrong car. And I was like, oh, I was like, my bad. And I closed the door and they were just laughing. And I get in the car, and Sai didn't even see any of it. She was right there. She didn't see any of it. She was on her phone the whole time. And she's like, oh, you got everything? I was like, yeah. I was like, you didn't see me just get in the wrong car? She was like, what? She looks over and they're all pointing, laughing at me. And she's like, what? I was like, yeah, you just got in the wrong car now. She's like, oh no. I was like, bro. Like, it's wild that this happened to me twice. Like, that shouldn't even happen once. Like, I'm an adult. I never did that as a kid. At least I don't think I did. Yeah. My little brothers did when they were smaller. But, yeah, bro, that's what. I was in like Arizona this time is like kind of not doing good. There's a lot of people getting shot. You see that guy just got like axed in the back of the head waiting at a bus stop.
What?
In Arizona, I think in Phoenix or somewhere.
He got an axe in the back of the head?
Yeah, so like him and his girl were waiting at a bus stop, and I don't know if they're homeless or what, some guy came behind and like hit him like behind the head, like kind of right here, like on the trap area, and like fucking hacked him and cut pretty deep, and he was like in the hospital for a while, but he ended up dying.
No.
Yeah, but like there's always shit like that going around in Phoenix right now. When I went, I don't know, it's one of those things that they just highlight it on the news. But when I go, I never really see stuff like that. But anyways, I was scared in that moment because I was like, dude, like I could have gotten to a car where they just like pop pop, because I know they saw me walking up to the car. It wasn't like I just opened it and they like, oh, what the hell? They saw, because I think that's probably why the girl was on the other side. She probably scooted all the way to the other side because I'm about to open, you know. But I was like, fuck, I could have got shot. Like, I don't know who was in the car. What if it was all guys? They just jumped me. They probably would have gotten and just fucking beat shit out of me. Like, bro, so much would have happened.
I like that the guy got out to say, really, bro?
Yeah. In my head, I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, because I could see it in his face. Like, man, I don't want to get, oh, man, what if he actually wants to fight? Like, I could see it in his face. But the fact that he's in there with 2 girls, he's the only guy. Like he has to do something. He can't just sit back. And even like I said, they were like screaming at me, and he's like, "Come on, bro, what are you doing, dude? Get out of here!" Like he wasn't raising his voice or nothing. The girls were doing it for him. I was more scared of the girls, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought they were gonna fucking dude.
The one bitch in the front was swinging on you.
Bro, she was like, get the fuck out. I was like, okay. And I was gonna slam the door, and I was like, put your arm in. Like, I'm gonna close it on your arm if you don't fucking move it. Bro, it was wild. Dumb bitch. Trying to help you out.
Put your arm in.
I can't close the door. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fuck. And this dude, it's still funny. They call me a weirdo. Like I was a pervert or something.
Like you went in with your dick out?
Yeah. Get out of here, you weirdo. I was like, the fuck? Because that's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, they think I'm like some creep trying to get into their car. Bitch, I didn't even know you were in here. Oh my god. Yeah, so what'd you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? I don't know.
Bless you.
I don't remember. What the fuck did I do this weekend? Not a whole lot. I went to my mommy's for dinner on Easter. That's it.
Oh, that's fine.
Just kind of chilled.
I was just trying to buy time. Did you see Katy Perry went to space?
Yeah, who cares?
How do you feel? No, honestly, we haven't been able to talk. So, and I keep seeing more and more stuff about it. So I'm like, I guess this is kind of, I just don't get it. And there's the conspiracy that they never went up there. And what's the whole thing about the door opening too early? You know what I'm talking about? You haven't seen that? It's like a clear basic, it's like a video when they land and it's Jeff Bezos walking around and he's going to like, it's when they do a little ceremony before they open the latch for the girls to come out. And there's like a video right before like, I don't know, when they land, like you can see it, the hatch opens. Like they have access to open it from the inside. But for some reason, like this girl goes and she kind of like, says, something like, hey, close it or not yet. And they close the door. Then when they do like the presentation of him opening the latch, he has to get a special tool and put it in this hole and then unlock it and then open it. So like one thing is, and people are saying it's a conspiracy, but I don't get what the conspiracy is. No one says what does that mean? And now they're starting to say that there wasn't even actual girls in there. There's like pictures of like, it looks like mannequin hands like in the chairs. It's so wild. That's mainly what I want to get into. I'll just show you pictures. But I don't know.
But wasn't the whole thing like 10 minutes?
11 minutes.
So 11 minutes is all it takes to go up into space and back?
I guess. And another thing they were saying, so there's footage when they're sitting in it, like from the inside, there's like an angle where you see one of the girls and you can see the window. So it shows when they're about to hit the ground to land. And apparently I think the speed when they hit the ground was like at 25 miles per hour, like from falling to just straight drop. And when you watch the video, she barely takes like an impact. It's just like a thump, like a thump. Then they skip to a video where it's like those crash test dummies. And it shows like at 10 miles per hour, like what happens when you go to a abrupt stop and they like fly forward and brake and shit. So they're saying like there's no way that they landed and that's like the little, like it took that 25 mile per hour drop like that.
Yeah, but also the suspension.
That's what I'm saying. It's Jeff Bezos. You don't think they like made like some crazy like fucking memory foam fucking Fox shocks in that bitch, to like really like bro, think.
Yeah.
But
memory foam Fox shocks.
And then there's like a video. I don't remember if this is a dream or if I saw this on like Instagram or something, but there's a video apparently when it's like video of them floating in space, like once they're up there, and like you just see like Katy Perry like pop up and she's like holding a flower. But like I'm watching it, I'm like, bro, like this is supposed to be like breaking news, and like it looks like a skit. Like, cause you see the girls like they're floating and they're looking outside the windows and they're like smiling at each other, and then you just see Katy Perry float up in the camera holding a flower, and she's just like. Like, it's weird that this is our news.
Yeah.
And it's like pop culture and shit because of Katy Perry, obviously. I don't know the other people that went out there. Do you know them? Apparently one girl's from like The View. Maybe I see the names. Space Trip, yeah. So it was 1.9 million to fly just Katy Perry.
1.9 million?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's how much she paid. She paid to go on this?
She paid $2 million to fly to go.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see who all the other girls were. I think one was his new wife. Yeah. Oh, so it was Katy Perry, Gayle King. You know who that is, right? She's like I think she's a news anchor. It says CBS journalist, but I think she used to be like a news anchor. Lauren Sanchez, a journalist. Oh, the journalist and fiance of Jeff Bezos. Aisha Bowe, for the only legit one, a former NASA rocket scientist. She's not even an actual like astronaut, but whatever. Amanda Wynn, bioastronautics research scientist. And then Kieran Flynn, filmmaker. That's wild, dude.
And they all paid $2 million. No, they paid more than that. No.
Probably. I don't know. I just guess what Google says. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Bezos' girlfriend didn't pay.
Yeah, true. Emil, real quick, since we're on the Bezos talk, what are tariffs?
A tariff?
Yeah. So, like, can you, like, put it in, like, dummy, like, tariffs for dummies book kind of, like, explanation? Like, what is happening? We can't buy stuff from China no more? Is it even in effect? I just keep hearing about tariffs.
From what I understand, I don't know. I'm not an expert on it, but from what I understand, it's like importing and exporting. You pay like you have agreements with different countries, and you, I imagine, negotiate rates with them, and then like those are the tariffs. If we import something, we pay this. If we export, you pay that. Whatever. But they're now. Like, he's increased them, and they're not really. People are pissed because it's not really doing anything other than making shit cost more. Because it's not like we have the ability to make the stuff that went to China 60 years ago. So now we're just in a position where we have to overpay for stuff.
Have you noticed it?
Have
And
I
anything
personally? No, but like businesses are
it's
saying
so
they
rich.
do.
Huh? Yeah, that's what that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, I think we're not at that level where it's really gonna impact us.
No, because I'm not like buying shit for my business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true that. All right, so yeah, I still don't know what tariffs are.
Oh, let's look it up.
Yo, have you used ChatGPT? ChatGPT,
No, but you love it.
bro. I get it now.
A tax or duty to be paid on a particular class of imports or exports.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means. God, dude. So okay, so what did we get rid of though? So what does it mean now? Since we don't have, so like, we just have to pay more. So it just means we have to pay more for stuff now. Like, give me like what's a TV gonna cost now? Probably more.
10% tariffs. I don't know, man. Shit from China is gonna cost more. I don't know what to tell you.
You look it up. You're like, I don't know. You gave me the by the book answer, and you're like, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, bro.
I just really thought you'd be a little bit more into this. I didn't mean to get political with it. Sorry. Next topic.
If I didn't know Katy Perry went into space, do you think I know what a tariff is?
That is true.
Don't let the glasses, the bald head, and the man tits fool you. I don't sit around reading and studying. I don't know shit, dude. Don't ask me.
You just scroll all day on your phone, though. Which is funny. Like, how do you not see this stuff on Instagram? Some of the stuff is like sponsored
because
shit.
it's
I'm
Instagram. So I'll see like I saw
breastfeeding videos.
No, yeah, I wish. I did know Carrie Perry. What's her name?
Katy Perry. Katy Perry.
I did know.
Sounds like a bird name.
What is it?
Katy Perry.
Carrie.
Terry Katy.
Carrie. Terry Katy.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. I did know that she went to
the sky
space because like I saw a meme and it's her in a spacesuit, and the like caption above the video, it's her doing the like, it was a journey. It was that whole thing.
Yeah.
And then the caption was, me when my boss unmutes me on a Zoom I wasn't paying attention to. So I know that kind of stuff.
So, through memes.
Yeah.
That's such a kid way to find out.
Yeah.
I saw that guy on TikTok.
I saw it.
Yeah, it's on the news, dude.
Is that the meme lady?
Yeah, the meme lady. Bro, and another thing too. Okay, did you see the video that she got out and like first thing she did was kiss the floor?
Yeah.
Bro, I want to say this. I hate like when celebrities like go way outlandish, like to show that look, I'm normal like you guys. Like I'm gonna kiss the floor. Like, bitch, me as a non-celebrity, I wouldn't even do that. I would have like mind kissed the floor, but not put. She actually put her lips on the dirt. I'm just saying, like it's like she's like, oh, everyone that's normal that isn't a celebrity, this is what they do. Like this is how they would celebrate if they were to land. It's like, no, bitch. Like it's weird that you just kiss the ground like that.
You weird bitch.
You weird bitch. The only time nope, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Only time you put your mouth on what?
I'm gonna say the floor, but next question.
Next question. I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Should we talk about the local girl who stole a bottle of 1800?
Bro, yeah. What the fuck? That shit made me mad.
Bro, it didn't really make me mad. I was more like funny, but the only thing is like you pointed out, she went through all that.
DM me. I'll give you. I got a bottle of 1800.
Bro, but she went through all that just to get a bottle of 1800?
What are you doing?
And I mean, the only good thing on her part, she did get the biggest bottle. Cool. What is that, like 25 bucks?
26. Yeah. $26 bottle.
I'm just saying, if you're going to possibly go to jail, might as well go big. I mean, I think she got away with it. I don't know.
Get you some Patron.
At least.
Yeah. Minimum.
Bro, minimum. Like, do like, I told you about the time that I was in the gas station paying when someone did a beer run. They robbed it like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Dude, that guy had 2 30-packs, one in each hand.
Just looked.
Yeah. Because, hey, Joe, you can't do that. Stop doing that. Don't go outside. Oh, fuck, he went outside. Like, it was literally, it felt like that. Huh?
That was it.
That was it. But this girl, I mean, there's video. But, like, in the video, you can see, like, and honestly, from the video, it looked like no one was in the store. And I think I know which liquor store it is. And I've gone in that one where there's, like, 4 people in there and there's no one at the register. Like, I'm just saying, like, it kind of, like, well, she kind of saw that. Like, if you had been, like, sitting at the register, then maybe she wouldn't have done it. But, like, she just saw the opportunity. But once again, for a bottle of 1800, yeah, that's wild.
Ugh.
We should do Idiot of the Month.
Yeah, she gets it.
Yep. It's either this one or the guy that looked up that girl's skirt.
Loser.
Oh no!
This guy's a loser.
Oh man. Unpopular opinion. I think Tourette's are not real.
Come on, man.
Unpopular opinion. That's why I said that.
Yeah, what's?
And I'll show you why. I have documentation.
You know what else is an unpopular opinion? That the Holocaust was a hoax.
That one is crazy.
Yeah.
It's funny that people. I mean, it's no different than flat earthers. So I get it. I get it. But anyways, so let's see. Here we go. Okay, so there's this video, right? And have you seen that show? There's like this new girl that's like she's like a Tourette's girl.
Yeah.
And she has like a show
memes.
on, like,
I've seen the memes.
Okay, yeah. So there's this. She became big on TikTok. That's where I saw her, and I'm pretty sure that's where she popped off. And there's another like guy that claims he has Tourette's. He's like Australian or something. So and him too. I kind of ran into him, and there'd be videos of him like, "This is me going through the airport with Tourette's," and like, you know, and he would just be in there and he'd just be like, "Shit, fuck, I got a bomb, I got a bomb," like all crazy, and like he would film it and make TikToks, make YouTube videos, and so now that was a while back. So now he has a podcast. Apparently, I just came across this video, and of course, I think his name's Mr. Tick or something, Uncle Tix. So he is interviewing that girl now, and I just want to point out they kind of get the ticks at the same time. And like, I don't know, they talk normal for a while in the show, and like in his videos, it's just like one after another. They go on these rampages. All right, just watch the video. Hold up.
been a particular situation that your Tourette's has gotten you in trouble?
Yeah, when I was going through airport I have a gun. Going through airport
Give me a
security.
bomb! Allahu Akbar! I am Muhammad! Hussein!
I have a bomb.
Yeah, bombs
We're
up
all
my
gonna die.
asshole. 9 bombs up my
That's
ass.
what I said. This is you setting each other off.
9 bombs in my rectum.
There were 2 times at the airport where I was like banging. You know when you go through and you got to give them your passport or your ID and there's that little box that they're in? Yeah, I was punching it.
What did they do to you? Did they like?
He was screaming at me. When I mean man screaming, I mean man screaming. And my mom's yelling at him. She's like, she's got fucking Tourette's. And I'm like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, can I keep going? Like my urge is not for him.
Is it?
But do you get what I'm saying? Didn't it just seem like they like for a second they kind of forgot like, oh yeah, I have Tourette's, I got to do this thing real quick. Like I don't know, it doesn't seem it just seemed like it seems like just a reason to like I bet you I could get away with this. Cuz like think about it. What if I did that out in public? And then like you were with me, you're like, I'm sorry guys, he has Tourette's. And then I just keep walking forward as we're walking through Walmart. No one's going to do anything.
I think this is a South Park episode.
It's probably a bunch of episodes.
I don't think it's fake.
Especially these ones.
It's not fake, dude.
Like,
come on. What are you saying? What are you doing?
I don't know, man. Once again, unpopular opinion.
Just change the name of this to Reckless Opinion.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dangerous, reckless opinions.
Save that, and then when we rebrand, we'll use that name.
Cool.
At some point, I'm thinking. So I thought about this. I was like, damn, dude, we're going on quite a bit of episodes, and nothing's really popping off. But shout out to our girl Janelle. She posted a little something, special the other day that kind of made sense. She pretty much summing it up. She pretty much said like, when you make content, if you're making it to the point where you're expecting to make payment off of it or views, like a lot of views, a lot of likes and stuff, and then you start kind of drifting off and you start making things for other people. When you make a lot of content and you're proud of it and you actually like what you do, the views and everything, they'll come in time. So I was thinking, in time, I feel like we're putting together like new bits and new games we play. We'll start narrowing that down into something and then we'll rebrand. Keep all the same videos, we'll rebrand. And then I think that'll be a good name. I like that one. I've been wanting to change it up a bit, Maybe like around, when we start episode 200, just rebrand everything. Just an idea.
Change the name?
Completely.
Cool.
Maybe, I don't know. Because I'm thinking about making shirts now, but it'd be kind of crazy to make shirts and then like, in like a year, just... Oh, that's not our podcast. We completely changed the name.
This whole time we could have been making shirts. We wait until right before we change the name.
Yeah. I don't know. It's in the works. That's just something I just thought of right now, the top of my head. You know why? Because I took thesis. I took I took a clarity one, and I took the creativity one, and it's actually working a lot. It's kicking in.
Thesis.
I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but it got me going.
TakeThesis.com.
Yeah, use promo code SLOB. The SLOB's on the pod. You get 20% off.
I like the motivation.
Motivation's good. The energy one's my favorite, dude. Next time I get a box, I'm just getting a box of all energy ones.
Do it.
Like I said, I don't have to. I haven't. No, I had a Monster the other day because I don't have it anymore. But when I did have it, it was nice in the morning. Just drink water all day. Monster bloats me. It's not good. It would be sugar free, but still. Now let's get into my favorite part of the episode. You want to take a break or anything?
Jordan's World.
Yeah, let's just get into Jordan's World. I have a few. Okay. I had this thing, okay? You got to hear this. You got to hear this one out.
Yes.
It's not a riddle or anything, but okay. So I was thinking, what if, like, say you had a friend that, like, you would invite over to your house and, like, you guys would hang out and you guys would, like, maybe sometimes he would stay the night. And then, like, every now and then he would use your computer and, like, he would just, like, oh, bro, you mind if I use your computer? And, like, whatever. Yeah, you just let him do it. For, like, months go by. He's hanging out at your house using your computer. Then FBI comes knocking.
Oh, boy.
They say you got child porn on your computer.
Oh, boy.
Clearly, it's not you.
Clearly.
So you obviously get put up. How do you explain to them, like, 'cause how can you prove that it was the guy that was watching the porn, even though it's on your computer in your house? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you prove that?
I don't know.
Right?
You can't stay here.
No, I'm using my computer
Okay.
under your Wi-Fi.
My IP.
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh no.
but I don't know. It's something I was thinking about.
That's pretty wild. Dude.
Because it's almost like it's almost like, say if you get caught in a say at traffic, you know, they pull you over and they see like weed in your car, and you're legit like, oh fuck, like that's probably my buddy that left it, and you're like, it's not mine, I swear. Like that's kind of what you're doing. Like, okay, buddy, you know, I swear it's not mine. That's not my child porn. Like, how do you explain that? Like, how do you? Because obviously there's no cameras. Like, yeah, they can go back in the search history, but there's at no point is there any proof of any point of who was actually on that computer. They're just going to be like, well, it was your computer in your house.
Yeah.
You were on it when we broke down the door. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It all points to him. And if if your friend's like a piece of shit friend, I'm assuming he's just planning this. He's like, oh, I'll use my friend's computer so if I don't get caught, you know? So he's already like, well, I'm not going to say anything. Does he get away? Like, I wonder if that's ever happened.
Whoa. There's a guy with just like 15 friends in jail. We should stop hanging out with this guy.
As soon as they get to prison, they don't even get a phone call because like they're considered like
they're that bad.
Yeah, and so they don't even get a chance to call their friend like, don't hang out with them. They just get like killed before they even get a chance.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be kind of a good movie, or maybe like a little mini series,
Should write a movie
or maybe like a Black Mirror episode
about a pedophile with nice friends.
Like, okay,
puts in
it'd
jail.
have to be like it's like their high school like what if you start what if you start the movie out kind of like you ever see the movie The Wood? Oh man, it's a black movie.
I remember it. It was like an early 2000s movie.
It's like one of those movies where it shows him like growing up and whatever.
Yeah.
So like, what if you start the movie out where they're like, you know, one of them like backs the other one up for a fight, and they become best friends, and they show them grow up. They go to prom together. They get, you know, they show them at each other's weddings and everything. And it gets to a point where they're like 35, whatever, and like so there's three of them, right? One of them is got a divorce, so he's the CP watcher. Actually, I put in my notes to say CP. I don't want to say.
We said it a bunch.
Yeah, but whatever.
Bleep it.
No, I'll just say CP from here on out. We'll be good. It'll be like it never happened. So the one friend that recently got divorced, he's a CP. So then he's the one that goes to each of their, you know, maybe one of the buddies. He goes to one of the buddies, and then, you know, he starts doing his whole, you know, watching his videos, and when he's not looking, that buddy gets caught. Boom. The other friend, he's like, damn, that's wild, dude. I didn't know Mark was watching CP. Like, did you hear about that? And he's like, what? No way. And he's like, bro, like, you know, I got divorced, right? Like, I was crashing with him. Like, do you mind? Like, I'm really distraught. I didn't even know I was living with this monster. And he's like, yeah, dude, live with us. And then, boom, his second victim. And then that's when he gets caught. He has to.
C.
Like Dexter, but for like... Because, like...
But for CP?
Yeah, because, like, Dexter, it's like, bro, like, you're a murderer, technically. But, like, somehow you want him to get away with it.
Dude.
We make everyone
Did you
fall
ever
in love
watch
with
Dexter?
the CP viewer. Yes, I watched all the seasons twice.
I need to watch it because I started it and I got into the first few episodes.
Yeah.
It's early on, I think, when he kills a pedo, right?
Yeah.
When he's got him like in the basement, and dude,
Like, tortures him, pretty much.
when he goes, "Look at me," like,
Yeah.
do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's like the craziest bit of acting. Like,
I mean, it gets crazy. So, like, so I was gonna say, Dexter is one that same thing. I watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, I only did it because this was like when it was like popular, like way back when. I think when I first joined the military, it was like I was like, I'm just gonna watch series like to pass time, and that was one that one of my buddies had told me about, and I was like, I watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, I'm really not interested. I let like months go by, and then he was talking about it. There's a scene where I can't remember. Like he like said some scene. I was like, what? I need to watch that. It sounded crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it forced me to watch like that whole first season. And then like the second season, the scene came out, and I was like, oh shit. So that's what got me hooked. But it does start out slow. But bro, it gets so much better. Like, I mean, you like spoiler alerts, or you don't really care for them? You're gonna watch it anyways.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard it all.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's been out for since like 2008, I think.
Yeah.
But no, like it just like I always get fucked up over like shows or movies where like the wife dies, or you know they kill.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like he walks in on his wife's like dead with like her like one of the serial killers that he's trying to get to. The whole season, it's about this serial killer, and he's like, damn, this guy's better than me. Like, you know, his little inner monologue. And I think I want to say the last episode of whatever season that is. He walks in, like, I think he's having a good day. He just caught the guy, whatever. And then I think that he catches the guy and he's like, where's your wife at? And he runs home and like, she's like, I think her neck's slit and she's just like, and bro, it's so tough to watch. But, and then he just like turns. They had a kid too. So then he has to like raise this kid like the last few seasons. It's good, man. You got to watch it.
The kid's there, right?
But he's a baby, I think, because he flashes back because I guess he saw his mom get killed or something, like, because his dad was a cop, and he would flash back, because I think it'd be like him like playing on the floor in like blood, because he was a baby too when it happened. So he saw him, like, yeah, dude, you gotta watch it. It's and I haven't watched they brought it back, right?
No, when?
They brought back new seasons. I want to say like last year.
And they're still making them?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So like, the ending's kind of crazy, but and for a long time, I think. I can't remember let me see. It's been a long time that it's been out, or it's been like since they made a new episode, they made a new series, but I think it's called like Dexter First Blood or something. I think it goes back to when he was a kid growing up.
But he's in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's good.
It's a great show.
You ever see 6 Feet Under?
I don't think so, no.
That was a good one.
Is he in it?
Yeah, he's gay in there.
I heard about that, actually.
It's pretty good. He's got a hot black husband.
Oh, Michael C. Hall, yeah. You know, his sister on the show, they were married for a while they were filming the show.
His sister on Dexter?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where's she at?
That's hot.
Jennifer Carpenter. She was the one in White Chicks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's his sister in the show, and in real life they were married for like 2 years. Then he got cancer. So he had cancer while they were filming for a while too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude. He's been through some shit, but I'm glad he's better.
Michael.
How did we get there?
No one knows.
Oh, child porn thing, yeah. CP. Shit. All right. Another one I want to get to. How do you feel? Obviously, we have friends that are teachers or they work with schools and stuff. How do you feel about, like, we hear about these teachers that they get arrested because they have an OnlyFans account, or not even, let's not go that extreme. Let's not get there yet. What about like when you see just videos, like for instance, I'll show you videos right now of what I mean. There's videos of these 21, it says like a 21-year-old teacher partying on a Monday night or something.
Oh, God. Here we go. Can't wait.
Let me see. There's 2 videos. Okay. So like this one.
My best teacher in the whole world. Me too.
Like, okay, I'm just saying from a parent's perspective. Like, I mean, I understand they have their own life. They're not who they are in class. They are 2 different people. But I feel like a teacher, they don't get paid a lot. I totally understand that. I'm sorry. I did sign a little thing trying to get them more money. I did my part. And I have family members that were teachers and stuff. But what I'm saying is, I think they should kind of be held to the same standard as far as like how police get looked at. Like, you don't like, I mean, I have a lot of police friends or like, you know, CHP or, you know, whatever. And they don't really have social media. Like, they kind of let that part of their life go for their career. Because, you know, you can't be, you know, being a cop in Yuma and then you're like caught. I mean, it probably does happen. But, you know, then you get caught at the crest doing the same shit that you arrest people for. You know what I'm saying? Kind of looks bad on you. I just feel like teachers kind of like, you got to understand, man, like, yeah, it's cool you party, but like if you're partying in your hometown that you teach, you don't think you're going to, these parents that you have parent teacher conferences with and you're trying to have serious talks with, you don't think they're going to see you out at your sloppiest moments, you know, on your 35th birthday?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I'm like on the fence, but more on one side where, bro, they're their own people. Like, they're responsible and it's just their job. And they do their job right, and they're there, and you know they do what they need to for the kids, and then they just, you know, let loose like normal people. Because like it didn't take until when I got older that a bunch of my friends that became teachers, I'm like, damn, like I would party with them. I'm like, damn, you're like a teacher. Like I always saw them as like they were.
I mean, there's a big difference between like partying, letting loose. Like I've for sure run into teachers out and stuff, and it's like they're human, they get to, but like
this one too.
morning, everyone.
See, I love that. I like that vibe.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind it, but I'm just saying.
Having an OnlyFans is different, right?
Well,
but
that brings up this one.
does she have one?
Oh no, but this one does. Read it.
Catholic school teacher in Italy fired after parents found her OnlyFans. Oh, look at her.
Yeah, I had the thing queued up, but bro, I gotta read you the rest of the article. It's wild. Here we go. So it says a Catholic nursery school teacher in Italy. Oh shit, hold on. Sorry. 29-year-old woman working at a nursery school was fired earlier this week, with the school claiming her adult content account contrasts with the Catholic inspiration that guides the educational direction of the school. This comes a few weeks after she was suspended from the school. She's already got in trouble for this once.
Wow.
She was suspended from the school when a student's father allegedly purchased photos from the account. No, it's the teacher. It's Javier's teacher. What? No, I didn't buy this.
Yeah.
It's getting passed around. Like, could you?
Yeah.
But okay, that first happens. She gets suspended. According to reports, the man's wife found out about the photos and reported the girl to the school. While a group of 30 people in a teachers union tried to save Elena's job, the school ultimately stuck by its decision, giving her the axe. Oh, you got this out. Elena has been given multiple interviews since her suspension began, saying taking sexy photos of herself doesn't make her bad at her job, adding she's always shown professionalism in the workplace.
Yeah. Good for her.
Right? But I would say that is a little wild. Like, and I'm just going to say this, like, it's like, I don't know. I feel like going to these teacher conferences, seeing them in a different light and being like, damn, like, I know what your insides look like. Like, as you talk to them about your kid, like the husband, if he's like,
I know what your insides
I'm
look
just
like.
saying,
Is it
like-
like that, her shit?
I don't know.
Pull it up.
I don't want to pay for it, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to get caught again.
We can use the company card.
Dude, when we get one, yes, we will definitely be doing that.
That's what we're going to be doing. Just subscribing.
We're gonna have to have
OnlyFans.
at that point. Hopefully, we have like an intern or someone that can help us. I'm gonna be like, bro, keep note of this. That way, next week we cancel this. Because imagine that she just bills like every week. Bitch just racks up $17 a week, a month from us.
A week a month.
Yeah, remember, guys, support local.
Support local, man. What's going on with the draft?
I don't know, man. No one cares.
Hang on, dude. It's the
I
NFL draft, bro.
I don't know what it is. I told you we talked about this a little before, but I'm not really excited for football this year. I think my team just sucks. Not that I'm giving up on them. Still gonna watch the games. But, like, I'm not really looking forward to football season right now. I think it's because my team, Padres, are doing so well right now that I'm just, like, so psyched about this. Like, let me
The
just have
Padres
this.
are doing really well?
Yeah, dude. We have the best record in the league right now. In all of baseball. That never happens, dude. But I don't want to jinx it. I'm not talking shit. Don't come at me, guys.
Better than the Dodgers?
Yeah, dude.
By a lot?
Let me see what the record is right now.
What's going on with the draft? Hang on.
Put standongs.
Green Bay is on the clock, dude. Still no Shedeur Sanders. That's great. That's great news.
So, the Padres have 17 wins and 8 losses.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers have 16 wins and 9 losses. The Giants are right. So, actually, shit. Dodgers are in third right now. It's Padres, Giants, Dodgers. Damn, dude. The Rockies are at the bottom with 4 wins and 20 losses. Colorado, 420. What are the odds? I got a screenshot that.
4 wins, 20 losses.
I'm going to post it and be like, first, I want to show that we're at the top. And second, you see this? Colorado, 420? Like Rays, I don't know, like 9, 11.
Like 9 or 11.
I miss Ray, dude.
Me too.
Okay, let me see. I'll do one more. I got a lot, but I don't want to go through them all.
That night is when I decided to start making better choices, by the way.
What night?
With the way we drank with Ray, and then
Oh, dude, that night
went-
got me started.
bro,
I didn't go that crazy.
it got me started on stopping.
Oh, like you were. That was like the day you
I
were
was
like
like,
starting thinking
what
about
the
it.
fuck? Because like I ate so bad, I drank so much.
What, that was
We
a
went to
weekend or a
In-N-Out.
weekday?
It was like a Tuesday,
Oh,
dude.
it was, huh?
We went to In-N-Out, just smashed In-N-Out, and then I came home and there was a fucking what are they called? Cinnabon?
Yeah.
There was a Cinnabon that like my wife and kids
Oh.
had picked up on the road, like coming back, and it was Tuesday, and they brought it on like Sunday. So it was like, you know, there's so much sugar in it that it's still got some give to it. It's not
Yeah.
like totally stale.
Yeah.
But it was like a fucking 2-day-old Cinnabon, a full-size one. And
Yeah.
I smashed that bitch. I smoked before I came in. After I ate In-N-Out, and then I smashed that thing. Then I woke up the next morning like, what? I ate like 5,000 calories yesterday.
And then you're just like pregnant, hard stomach.
Felt bad, yeah.
That's why sometimes like, even though I cut out alcohol for a while, I think what's gonna get me on the other end is getting the munchies, bro. Because they get to a point where like I can't sleep. Like I'm like I just need to go up and eat like a couple chips and then I can fall asleep. Like
Yeah, that's why I'm not smoking right now either.
oh, I still am, dude.
Yeah.
But-
but
oh,
you know, you smoked and then you're like fine. I smoke like I have to start eating
Yeah, true that.
like
Yeah.
within a half hour, yeah.
I'll smoke and still treat it like alcohol. Like I'll be like, no, I'll eat later. I want to get the most
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
But okay, I lied to you. Actually, I had a beer yesterday. But I'll say this.
I lied to you. I'm having a beer right now.
No, I'll say this. I actually wanted as a bit. I was gonna do that, have all this talk, and then just be like, "Yeah, that's crazy." And you just snap one and start drinking. Like, oh, what the fuck? But
I respect sober people.
this one's for you, sober. No. So yesterday, just some family shit happened, and like, I was already in I wasn't in the mood. I didn't want to drink it before anything happened. I got a call about some stuff, and I was like kind of stressing, and I was like I need to get a beer.
Your son came out. He said, "Ama, I like a pee-pee. Mami,
That's my 1-year-old kid you're talking about.
mami.
Wow,
Oh yeah, mami."
you're the worst, dude.
I made him Dominican.
I'm gonna let you baptize him. No more.
Whatever, dude.
You're not gonna be the Nino.
I'll baptize that fucker.
What I gotta do? Cut his foreskin? I already did that, dude. Chill. But what was I getting at? See, oh yeah. So, and I was like, I got a beer. I drank it, and that was it.
Just one tall can or what?
Yeah, just one.
You like your tall cans?
It's easy. I don't want to get like a 6-pack of anything. I'll just get a tall can, and
You know it's tall can Thursdays at Western Club.
it's today though.
Yeah, tall can Thursdays today. $4 tall can Western Club.
What are you doing right now? I just told you how hard it is for me to not drink, and you're making it even. If I was to.
Why are you doing this?
If I, because you're like talking.
I have a gay son. He
You wanna talk
needs
about,
me.
You want to drink right now? And I just tell you I have a drinking problem. I'm trying to fix it. And now you're tempting me with $4 tall cans. You don't think I want to do that right now?
Of course you
At
are.
a bar?
Yeah. Oh, at a bar, dude. A $4 tall can at a bar.
That's crazy.
But what's their tall can? Is it a 16 or an actual?
No, 24.
24.
That's why I used to when I would go out. I love going to the Ailment. They'll have tall cans. You get tall cans of Blue Moon, maybe like $7, but it's so worth it. You're probably gonna have that. Like you'll probably get 2 that night, just because you have them for so long. It's not like you're chugging them. But yeah, so I lied about that. So I did have alcohol yesterday, but
Damn.
I'm not once again. Not that I'm making an excuse for myself, but I'm not trying to quit cold turkey. I'm just easing down on it. And for me, I know to a lot of people, you're like, oh wow, dude, But for me, that's a big deal. Like just having that one beer, knowing that I'm gonna go home and be like, I don't want another one. I didn't buy any more, and we live so far out. Once I get home, I'm not driving back into town to get some alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was just like, no. And I had one beer, and honestly, I was like, that was cool. I got a little buzz off of it, and then I just went home, and I was like, cool.
Wow.
But I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink this weekend, honestly. Smoke, yeah. but I don't really care to drink.
Don't do it.
But what I was getting at was if I was to ever quit cold turkey, you good?
Yeah, I just remembered something.
You look like you saw a fly and you're like trying to follow
No,
it.
no, no. I just like remembered remember all those cans of those seltzers you gave me? I had them in here. What'd I do with them?
Oh,
They're
maybe
in
up top.
They're in the closet, maybe.
Up top, yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, if I ever was to quit cold turkey, I would definitely be the one like I can't go to a bar. You can't drink around me. If you start drinking, I gotta leave. Like I would be that bad in the beginning because there's some people that they're like, you can still drink around me. I'm not that crazy. I would be that person.
Yeah.
I would like be like, fuck it, dude, give me a beer. You know what I'm saying? Like it would really tempt me like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, guys, I'm not quitting. I'm not gay.
Yeah, I ain't gay.
I'm not gay, dude. I'm not completely quitting drinking.
Not gay. I am. I'm gay. I'm quitting
No, you are?
forever.
You're lying. You're fucking lying.
I'm not going to drink for a while.
April Fools.
I'm going to
We
try
can
to
celebrate that one.
My
so
goal
bad.
is to not drink alcohol until June.
You can do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because my plan too is, if I do drink.
Before I met you, I was like
Whoa.
10 months sober.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't say it like that. Sounds like ever since.
You didn't make me just drink. I was gonna go back to drinking. But
No lie though, the piece of shit in me, I would be flattered if that was the case.
No, I wasn't.
I was the person that turned you like you're 10 months sober, right? Like took it away from you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
No.
But you did it on your own. I didn't make you.
No, you did make me vape. Not that
You made me.
Not
vape.
that you made.
You
me
made
vape.
me vape. You
I
made
made
me
you
vape.
vape?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh wait. Yeah, I know. I got you in a vape.
Yeah.
You made me Zyn, which I guess was
Yeah,
better
yeah,
for us,
yeah.
but
No, but you
I got
you
it.
had Zyn first. Remember?
no, because I told you
I was vaping, and then I was like, I need to quit vaping, and then you were like, dude, have you tried these Zyns?
I guess I
and
got you on both.
and you're like, we don't have to vape, dude. Like they're fucking crazy.
We'll still get the nicotine buzz from it.
Yeah, and then so you gave me one at an open mic, and I was sitting there writing my set,
I remember.
and I had the Zyn in, and I was like, whoa, this is good. Because I probably hadn't vaped for like a week, but I was jonesing.
Yeah.
And then I had that, and I was like, this is it for me. And then a year and a half later, fucking 20 Zyns a day.
Bro, I think the following week you had like 4, like 2 up top and 2 on bottom. I was like, whoa, dude, you want my pack? Like,
Going hard on the Zyns. dude.
bro, you were buying logs. Oh, my God. You got so into it. Man, you were zinned up, dog. Zimbabwe's.
Zinned up, dude.
Zin Diego.
Yeah.
No, keep going. Sebas would really appreciate this.
Zin, zin, zin,
um,
zin, 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 zin.
Zin Zane.
I bought cigarettes a couple weeks ago.
Zinzi Lohan.
I didn't tell you that.
You bought cigarettes? You smoke cigarettes? Or did you just buy them?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
That's a good one.
I bought them and I smoked them.
Zin City.
Zin City.
You smoke cigarettes?
I did smoke cigarettes.
So that's like equivalent to my beer that I had.
Yeah. It was what was it, 2-3 weeks ago? Yeah. I smoked half of them and got rid of half of them.
Good.
But
See, I couldn't. If
I had like two to 4 a day for like 3 days,
okay.
like that.
Yeah. I don't smoke cigarettes. So I don't know if that's a lot or not. That's a good amount. I like you. That's kind of crazy. What does like a normal like cigarette smoker smoke? Because that sounds about normal. 2 or 4 a day. Because it's not like you're smoking a joint. You know.
No, I
It's
mean
smoking cigarettes.
I think normal, like if you've been smoking for years,
Yeah.
it's like 10 a day. I think a pack a day is like
How many's a pack?
20.
I knew people that smoked like 2
2 packs
in the army. Yeah. Bro, they used to like, especially when we go out to the field, they would just stock up on the carts, the whatever.
Yeah.
And bro, these guys would go through them like that first week. We had like a whole month still. They were fiending. I could never. I never got hooked on that shit. I didn't even vape in the army. I didn't vape until I got out. I did everything once I got out. Obviously.
I was probably close to like a pack a day when like at my peak when I was younger, but they're so fucking expensive now, dude. This pack I bought a couple weeks ago was like $13.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
$13 for 20 cigarettes. Sounds like a bargain.
Sounds like a bargain, dude. Let's go get
What is that,
some.
like 2 cents a... No, just kidding.
Let's go get some.
You ever-
Because I'm stupid and I was like, I'm gonna get the organic ones.
Bro, you know I just remembered? Organics. Like, it's going to make it any
It's
better.
healthy. Yeah.
I remember I had this cousin that we would go in. I would go in the store with him, and he would ask for like a cigarette, like to buy
Lucy's, dude.
But do they still do that?
No.
It's like only in the ghetto, huh?
Yeah.
Bro.
And
I was like, why? Why don't you just buy the pack?
illegal.
He would just like give him like some change, and they'd give him like 2 little cigarettes. You ever do that?
No, but your cousin was a meth head
Oh, come on, dude.
for sure.
How'd you know?
Little tweaker
He was.
for sure.
Yeah, we gave it away.
Are you? You're not. He was.
This one specifically, I don't know, but I do have cousins that are. That's why. I don't remember if this one
I
was.
mean, buying cigarettes with change, dude.
Honestly, don't remember. I just
Buying
remember it was the
Lucy's.
thing that I had a cousin that did that.
Those are tweaker activities.
I thought it was like you just don't have enough money for the whole pack, so you're like, this is what I
Or
could
you're-
find.
Or
in
you're
it. This
just
is
smart.
this is what I could find in the couch cushions.
a
What do
whole pack is bad for you.
What'll
Like
this get
2
me?
is like a little treat.
That's true. Yeah. I'm trying to cut down.
See, if I could have bought 2, I would have bought 2 weeks ago. But I bought the pack, and that led to me smoking 10.
I'm pretty sure we have some liquor stores or gas stations that they still have that.
They used to at the fucking pool hall. The Golden Q, for sure. That guy used to sell Lucy's to like 12-year-olds.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do we get there?
No one knows, dude. Let me hit that vape.
It's right here. You're not hitting this.
You're not hitting this, man.
No, dude. I totally wouldn't never let you.
I understand sober people now.
Oh God, dude. There's so many I want to get to, but I don't want to get to them all. Okay. This one. Okay. How many cars in a drive-through line do you say, "Fuck this"? I'm leaving. Like you pull up to Starbucks, and there's, let's just say the order screen. From there, you're probably like, if you get in line, you're gonna be like the 6th car.
From this order screen?
Yeah. And you still see like the line going to the window, like it all connects.
It depends. Like if I'm by myself, I need coffee, I have time, I'll jump in. I don't give a fuck. But like today, the Dairy Queen on Avenue B, like there's not a lot of space on that. So like 3 cars and the 4th one's in the street.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
And my daughter, like I owe her ice cream because she like did really good on her whatever. I made a deal with her. I was like, if you get 100 on this thing, like I'll get you ice cream that day. So she gets in the car. She's all excited. She's like, guess what? You're going to give me ice cream. And I was like, fuck. So then I drive by that and it looks like that. And I was like, hey, we're not doing this. Like we're not doing that. I was like, so, and I gave her other options. I ended up getting her something else. You know what I mean? But
That's so funny. That one's more understandable though. I'm talking more like, even if you have the time, like bro, if there's like 20 fucking cars, are you gonna be 21?
if I have the time and it's something I really want,
What about like In and Out? That line's always fucking long.
I've for sure been like, fuck this.
I've only done that when, say, like when she's like, can we go, like, let's go have dinner. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm expecting like a restaurant or something. So I got that in my head. So when we get there and she's like, let's just go to In and Out. If I go in there and their line is like, you know how it wraps around, kind of goes past like the parking spaces. If it goes past that first corner right there, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, you pick somewhere else. Like, no. Yeah. But if I have the mindset of I want In and Out, I will wait. Even then, like maybe like a little bit past that curve. But like anything that's going on to like near the gas station, like towards Sam's, no. That's where I cut it. But I'm just saying, like, there's times where, yeah, I have the time. I just do not want to wait in this fucking line.
Yeah.
And even a shortcut, I think, like Starbucks, just get down. Yeah. Don't be lazy sometimes. That's what I'll do. If I really want coffee, but I don't want to wait in line, I'll just go park, and it's, like, way quicker. What I'll do, too, is I'll see the car that I was behind, and I'll be like, okay, like, I'd go in there, get out. Like, it's usually about the time that I probably would have got to the window. But I don't like the idea of just sitting there.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy.
I don't disagree.
You have more patience than I do. Should ugly people get a discount on dating apps?
Yeah.
They should have to pay more, I think.
No.
Bro, I think they should have to pay more.
No, it should be free. Dating apps cost money?
Like to like unlock like features, I think, yeah. I haven't been on a dating app in so long.
Like girls
I used to go
that'll
on
bang
Puff.
you?
Yeah. Yeah. If you pay $20,
How
you'll
much
get
to
more.
unlock girls that'll bang me?
Which tier is it where they actually message me back?
I'll pay. Just make it a tier. Make it a tier.
When I was in Colorado and I first got out of like my big relationship, after like that first year, I got on like Plenty of Fish. That was a thing at the time. There was, I think,
It's the second time I've heard of that one this week.
and it wasn't that popular even at the time. Tinder was still a thing. It was like just popping off. That was like the main thing. Yeah. But I remember Plenty of Fish was better because at the time they didn't charge anything, and then like you could see who would view you. They would see like how many times they checked your profile, like all that stuff. Tinder had more of like tiers. You could use it for free, and then like after a certain amount of swipes, then like you had to pay for more. Or people would be like, oh, you got a match with someone, but you couldn't see it. It'd be all blurred out. You had to pay like the $20 a month instead of the $9 or something. But there was that one, and there was Bumble.
You pay the 20, it unblurs. It's me.
This is what I fucking paid for. Just some hippo. It's like, oh, bro, of course you're gonna match with me. I put it like to go to clubs and eat food.
Yeah.
But there was another cool one. Was I think Bumble. I think that's what it was called. It was the one where like
the girl
would message you. That one was dope. Because all I wanted was to feel wanted. I felt like when I reached out to the girls and they would message me back, it was more of like I'll give this guy a try. Mm-hmm. On Bumble, it was like, no, I want to talk to you. Like, I'm letting you know, like, talk to me.
Is that how you met Syra?
No, this was years before. No, this was Colorado. This was like 2014, 2015.
Before, pre-Syra.
Yeah.
BC. Before
Syra.
Cock? Before Syra.
BS.
I changed it.
BC?
I changed it. Syra's CIRA.
That's why with you, I guess we can't really get into it because you never went through that phase. But I want to get into.
They didn't have the internet back then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at. I don't want to say it, but it was fun times. I think
I was faxing dick pics.
Bro, you know what my final straw was? Twice I got tricked by a tranny.
That's what's up.
But they were really cool about it. Like there was one. I don't know if I've told the story before. I may have like way back when by myself, but. I don't know if you've heard it, but I had matched with this one. Bro, I'm telling you, from belly button up, this girl was a 10. Like, and she had big old fake tits and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And she even sent me a picture, or he sent me a picture of them. And we were talking for a couple days, and I kept telling her, like, we should hang out tonight. We should hang out. And then I'm gonna be respectful. About this. She would say, oh, like, I have to work. I have to do this. I'm like, okay, cool. And eventually I got to a point where I was like, if you don't want to hang out, like, it's cool. And she's like, no. She's like, there's something I have to tell you. And I was like, okay, what? And then she like sent me this long message pretty much saying, she's like, I was born a boy. I'm a man trying to transition into a girl. And I was like, whoa. And she's like, I totally understand if you're not into this. If you don't want to go on this date, and I totally understand. I don't take any offense, and I'm just being upfront with you. And I was like, I respect that. And I messaged back nicely. I was still kind of flirty too. I was like, nah, girl, you good? No, I was like, first off, I really appreciate the honesty and not tricking me when we get there. But I'm just gonna have to pass. I'm just not comfortable with that. And I hope you don't take offense to it. It means nothing to you. That's just not me. That's not what I do. She's like, no, it's totally cool. I understand. But yeah, dude. But I'm telling, I saw.
Do you wish you kind of did that? Kind of wish.
Sometimes, dude.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Everything else was girl, but the penis. Technically. But bro, you should have. I'm telling you, you should have seen these tits. Like they were obviously they were fake. They were like laying down. They weren't like smushed down or to the side or anything. They were like the way she sat up and laid down. They were like stayed in position. I was like, damn, I can't wait to feel those. And yeah, she broke it to me. So that was one. That was strike one. And then. Fast forward a couple of months, I'm like, fuck it, I'll try it one more time. I was talking to other people. And then run into another one. This girl's like a little bit thicker, but like she's like got like thick, like fucking like muscular thighs. Yeah. But like the rest of her body's like she's got a girly face, long hair, like curly, poofy hair, like how you like it. And funny story too. One of my buddies at the time, after I told him the story, he's like, bro, is it this girl? He also had the same interaction. So he was going around. She was going around. But same thing though. She would send me nudes and like, but just like of her tits and her face and looking all crazy. And then like, she would be like, I just gotta let you know, same thing pretty much. And I was like, oh man, damn, again? And after I told my buddy that story, he was like, bro, he showed me the picture. I was like, that's her. And he was like, yeah, she got me too, dude. And that was the day we canceled our profiles and just never got back on. I can only imagine what people are getting today, especially with AI and shit. All these AI OnlyFans. Do you see that?
Yeah.
That should be like stealing money. You make the hottest chick based off a robot, and now you're selling us her nudes. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But I can only imagine the people that like how people get tricked on that. I never got catfished. The only catfishing I ever got was like all this, and then when I saw her, I was like, whoa, that doesn't match. The body does not match the face.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, but dude. One time I went on this date with this chick that was like, she looked like just a little white college girl. I think we were like 22. And we had only like all I see was pictures of her, like, you know, of herself, whatever. And then we eventually go out on a dinner date, and I get there first, and I'm waiting I'm like, oh, table for two, and I'm waiting right in the little waiting area, and I see her like coming through from the outside coming in, and I see it's her face and stuff. Bro, this chick was like 6'1". She was taller than me. And she was wearing heels. So she walks in. I'm on the other side. I see her walk in. I'm like, fuck. I could see her like above the little like platform that like the wall that covers you. I could see her above that coming around. I'm like, damn. And I'm sitting down. So she comes up to me. And obviously I go to stand up to like give her a hug. And at that moment we realized like, oh, he's shorter than me. And like, oh, she's taller than me. And we just like, we didn't say anything, but we kind of looked at each other and just like kind of laughed. And then like gave each other a hug. And I was like, so like, I got us a table already. We just had like a fun night. We just ate dinner, had drinks, and had a fun night. And then like we like hugged, and we just never talked again. I think we both were like, no. But she was hot though. But she was just like super tall. That's the day I realized I could never be with a tranny and a person that's taller than me and white.
Jordan's
Guys, thank you for tuning into another episode of Slobs on the Pod. Emil, I love you.
I love you.
I missed you.
Miss you too.
Catch you guys on the next episode.
We're back, baby.
We're
Play
out.
the song.